after dark. And it ain't till 12 till the party really starts. And I always had to be home by 10, right before the fun was about to begin. Crowds of people lined up inside and out, just for one reason, to rock the house. But in the daytime, the streets were clear. You couldn't find a good freak anywhere, cause the freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. Freaks come out. The freaks come out at night. 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 Freaks come out. The freaks come out at night.
Now when freaks get dressed to go out at night, they like to wear leather jackets, chains and spikes. They wear rips and zippers all in their shirts, real tight pants or fresh mini skirts. All kinds of colors running through their hair, and you can just about spot a freak anywhere. But then again, you could know someone all their life and might not know they're a freak unless you see them at night, cause
the freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. Freaks come out. The freaks come out at night. 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 Freaks come out. The freaks come out at night. Now the party's jumping, the place is packed, and when the crowd's like this, I'm ready to rap. But before I can buzz around on the mic, freaks are all over me like white on rice. Freaks come in all shapes, sizes, and colors, but what I like about them most is that they're real good lovers. They do it in the park, they do it in the dark, but most freaks are known for breaking hearts. You can never tell what a freak is thinking of, and you may never catch a freak without at least one glove. And they don't walk, when they step, they strut, and 9 times out of 10 they drive you nuts. So take my advice, you don't stand a chance. Freaks are so bad, they got their own dance. So if you wanna live a nice, quiet life, do yourself a favor, don't come out at night, cause freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. Freaks come out. The freaks come out at night. 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 Freaks come out. The freaks come out at night.
Hut 1, hut 2, hut.
Get out to sea. Show me that you deserve to be afraid. Get in the show. Work it out now. Everybody have a good time. Get in the show. Work it out now. Everybody work it out. Let it out now. Let it all hang out. Let it out now. Let it all hang out. Dance, break, get out to sea. Show me that you deserve to be afraid. Dance, break, get out to sea. Show me that you deserve to be afraid. Dance, break, get out to sea. Show me that you deserve to be afraid. Get loose now, let it hang down. Everybody hang down. You freak is so much to get down. You freak is so much to get down. The freaks come out at night. 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 Freaks come out. The freaks come out at night. 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 Freaks come out. The freaks come out at night. 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 Freaks come out. The freaks come out at night. 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 The freaks come out at night.
time we use it in the wrong way. Now you can look the word up again and again, but the dictionary doesn't know the meaning of friends.
And if you ask me, you know I couldn't be much help, because a friend's somebody you judge for yourself. Some are okay and they treat you real cool, and some mistake your kindness for being the fool.
We like to be with some because they're funny. Others come around when they need some money.
What's up, everybody? Make sure you hit the thumbs up because YouTube really cares, even if your boy and Uncle Lou do not.
Homeboys through the summer, winter, spring, and fall. And then there's some we wish we never knew at all. And this list goes on again and again. But these are the people that we call friends. When we first went out together, we barely knew each other. We had no intentions on becoming lovers, but in no time at all, you became my girl. Me and you one-on-one against the world. Talking on the telephone for hours at a time, and else I was at your house or you was at mine. And then came the arguments and all kinds of problems. Besides making love, we had nothing in common. It could have lasted longer cause it started out strong, but I guess we went about the whole thing wrong. Cause out of nowhere it just came to an end, because we became lovers before we were friends.
Friends, how many of us have them? Friends, ones we can depend on. Friends, how many of us have them? Friends, before we go any further, let's be friends.
You say you and your girlfriend were so tight, you took her out with you and your guy one night. She even had a set of keys to your home, and you shared mostly everything you own.
But as she shook your hand, she stole your man, and it was done so sweet, it had to be a plan. Couldn't trust her with cheese, let alone your keys. With friends like that, you don't need enemies.
You wonder how long it was all going on, and you're still not sure if you're glad he's gone. You say, well, if she took him, he was never mine. But deep inside, you know that's just another lie.
And now you're kinda cold towards people you meet, cause of something that was done to you by some creep. But nevertheless, I'll say it again, that these are the people that we call friends.
Friends, how many of us have them? Friends, before we go any further, let's be friends. Friends, how many of us have them? Friends, ones we can depend on. Friends, how many of us have them? Friends, before we go any further, let's be friends. Friends, how many of us have them? Friends, ones we can depend on. Friends, how many of us have them?
Hey, I'll be with y'all in just a second. Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? It is your boy, Pigskin Pete. Welcome to the Lunch Money Show. Yes, every 10 p.m. on Monday night. You can find me and your boy, Uncle Lou, for the Lunch Money Show.
I don't feel well. Jesus, life shouldn't be that stressful. If this is my show 2 weeks in, by week 10, I'm going to be doing the show from a casket. I don't feel well. Jesus, life shouldn't be that stressful. If this is my show 2 weeks in, by week 10, I'm going to be doing the show from a casket. Look down in the bayou.
Welcome, everybody, to the Lunch Money Show. The show must go on, bro. Yeah, man. Lots of speculation going on out there about the Lunch Money Show, about Uncle Lou. Lots of butthurt pussies out there. Yeah. Well, let's just do this. We'll do this. You know? Enjoy.
What's up, fuckers? Now, y'all that know me know I don't normally get into the drama on YouTube, but there's been enough going on over the past couple of days that I just got something to say. So I'm going to throw my 2 cents worth in. I came across this 4 or 5 hour circle jerk of bleeding pussies on the internet. A whole bunch of supposedly grown-ass men whining, crying, bitching, moaning, and complaining about how much Uncle Lou hurt their feelings and how happy you are to see something bad happen to him because he hurt your feelings, or you don't like something he said. Number one, how pathetic are you and how sad is your fucking life that the best thing that you have to do on a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday is celebrate something bad that happened to somebody else? Not at all condoning what he did. That's a grown-ass man that I'm sure will deal with the consequences of the decision that he made. But let's get into this circle jerk group. Break it down just a little bit. Because they wanted to get on there and talk about what a piece of shit Uncle Lou is and what an asshole he is and how much he hurt their feelings. Master Fluffer, Master Baiter, Master of Disaster, whatever the fuck your name is. Don't know, don't care. Never fucking heard of you. Which is probably why you've dedicated half your YouTube channel to Uncle Lou. Just waiting on something to happen so you can try and profit and gain subs off of somebody that you don't like. Pitiful. Oni Kuno decided to come on there and show everybody what a two-faced piece of shit he is. Because he calls in the Lou show all the time, acts real friendly towards him. But when something bad happens and he's not around, then you want to turn around and whip your dick out for the circle jerk and join the party. One of the things I really can't stand in this world is a two-faced piece of shit. But the advantage to it is now everybody sees you for what you really are. I don't know what all happened between Lou and Unc. Don't know, don't care. Seen some of it, know a little bit. I know it got real personal on both sides. So if you're gonna dish it out, gotta take it. Suck it up, Buttercup. I don't care how bad he hurts your feelings. I don't care how bad he sprains your pussy talking shit about you. Fuck off. Indy Sean 45 decided to get on there, whip his dick out, and join the circle jerk. Man claims to have a college football YouTube channel. Man can't handle the trash talk that goes with it. And then tries to go full EDP on everybody and claim, oh no, I'm just the next Chris Hansen. I'll leave it at this. I think it's more than a little ironic that you're a Notre Dame fan. Eight Camel Toes decided to whip his dick out and join the party. This is all a bunch of guys too, by the way. This 2022, nothing against it, do what you want to do, but not for me. Same thing like with Unk. Don't know everything that went down between them. Saw a lot of them on the internet like a lot of us did. I tell you this, son. What Uncle Lou did to you, there's a lot of people in this world where you got off lucky with some of the shit I saw you say. And I'll just leave it at that. And then there's Chess Hall. Wants to run around playing the victim with everybody. Whine and cry to everybody. And let me preface this by saying this. For a long time, I liked Chess. You know, I wasn't one of the ones that really hated on Chess. I liked Chess. But like I was saying, you got to the point where you just wanted to get on your YouTube channel every 5 minutes and cry about your daddy. Boy, this world's full of people without a daddy. I'm 34 years old. Ain't never had one, don't need one. Get over it, son. You're supposedly a grown-ass man. Then you want to call yourself making college football trash talk videos, saying that people suck dick and they're an alcoholic and everything else you went into. No, that's not a college football trash talk video. That's just you being an asshole. Exactly what you claim Lou to be. And then you want to run around with all your talk about Lou. How he did you wrong, this, that, and another. Chess, nobody knew who the fuck you were before Uncle Lou had you around. And that man had you around for a long time when people in his audience didn't want you around. But he saw something in you. He had a soft spot for you. But what did you do? Well, you're self-admittedly a liar, so you lied and lied and lied to him some more. No-showed time and time and time again until the man just had enough of your shit and wouldn't have you around anymore. And then you want to turn around again and play the victim on the internet. And act like Uncle Lou's done you so wrong. So in case you're not quite catching the theme of what I'm saying here, every single one of you human pieces of garbage are the absolute epitome of hypocrisy. For all the bad shit that he did to you, you've done equally bad shit. And for a single one of you to sit there for a second and claim like you've never said nothing shitty to nobody, you've never done nothing shitty to nobody, you're a fucking liar. And yes, Jess, that includes you. Because there are some things you've told me. You asked me not to repeat to anybody, and I haven't. Yet. And then we're going to come to the last level of hypocrisy. Because it wasn't that long ago, Unc and Chess decided to do another live stream, getting on the internet with their pussies bleeding over Uncle Lou again. Talking about how he treated some woman so badly and talked to her so badly. What have y'all done to BA? Where's that moral high ground now that y'all are trying to stand on? Because you have no clue what's going on in that man's personal life. But you've turned around and tried to make assumptions about her based off of y'all not knowing a fucking thing. So please explain to me how any of you motherfuckers are any better than the supposed asshole that you claim to be on the internet condemning. And then there's just the fact that y'all want to jump on somebody who's made a mistake in their life, which I find real funny, by the way. Have you checked in with your PO lately? And see that as cause to celebrate. That makes you an even shittier person. Now, like I said, I don't usually get involved in all this drama. But there's a couple of things in the South everybody knows. You don't fuck with a man's family, and you don't fuck with a man's friends. I don't give a fuck if you like it or not. Uncle Lou and BA are my friends. And anybody that's got something to say bad about them, well, then you got a problem with me. And if anybody mentioned in this video has a problem with anything I've said, I'm not a hard motherfucker to find. I've been in the same place for over a decade. So to all the pieces of shit that want to jump on Lou bandwagon, fuck Uncle Lou bandwagon, because he hurt my feelings on the internet, my uterus hurts, or want to stand on their moral high horse and condemn him for doing things that you turn right around and do. Well, that's all I got left to say.
Casket! Casket! Casket!
What's up, everybody? Again, welcome to the Lunch Money Show. Tonight, we're going to go over Week 3 betting lines. Yes, picks against the spread, which is what we normally do here on the Lunch Money Show. There's something about the Lunch Money Show that clearly a lot of you have no idea about. Probably because we never felt any reason to make it public. Because why? Who cares? As long as it's on the air, that's all that matters, right? The Lunch Money Show was my idea. There was a business venture that me and Uncle Lou were going on together at the time. And I came up with the idea and said, hey, I got an idea for a show. Go over betting lines, call it Lunch Money Show, do it during lunchtime, which is what we did for the first year, twice a week at 12 o'clock. That's where the name Lunch Money came from. So I called Uncle Lou and I said, hey, I'm going to do this show called, well, I don't know if I came up with the name at that time. I said, I want to do a betting show in the afternoon. And I think you'd be great if we did it together. You know, I would like to have somebody to bounce stuff off of. And he said, that's a great idea. I would love to do it with you. And he said, this is going to be on your channel, right? And I said, well, no, let's do it on your channel. You got a bigger following. The whole idea is to get people to watch. I mean, that's the idea. And so the Lunch Money Show was born. And I've done a lot of shows. Well, man, this doesn't show all the shows I've ever done. I've done a shitload of shows with a shitload of people over the past 5 years. But the Lunch Money Show has been one of my favorite shows that I've done. And I think Uncle Lou will tell you that the Lunch Money Show is one of his favorite shows he's ever done, too. And somehow in all of this confusion about Uncle Lou, you know, his issues and what's going on with him, I always get dragged into this shit. For whatever reason, these fucking weirdos out there are obsessed with this guy. And so anybody that associates with him, clearly I'm the only one that does a show with him. These fucking weirdos are so obsessed. They've got whole YouTube channels dedicated to him and me. Just based on this fucking show. That's it. It's weird. These people are fucking weird, man. They're weirdos. Anyway, as long as I've been doing this show, and Uncle Lou's been doing the show, it's been one of the best on YouTube. Period. End of story. Go fuck yourself if you don't think so, because most of you know it to be true.
Yeah, you can go fuck yourself.
But the bottom line is, with or without Uncle Lou, this show would have happened anyway. But there's not a person on the planet, certainly not on YouTube, that I would not be more proud to do this show with than your man, Uncle Lou. And what I've seen over the past 4 or 5 days is an absolute utter disgrace and pitiful and embarrassing. Going after his girlfriend, calling her all sorts of horrible things, internet hoe, making fun of her race. These people are not good people. That's all there is to it. And so, I'm not ashamed at all to call Uncle Lou my friend. Because I know Derek, the guy, not Uncle Lou. I know Derek, the guy. And to kick somebody when they're down shows what kind of piece of shit you are. And all of you fucking loser fuckheads out there that pretend to be his friend and then shit on him in his worst moment, you can go fuck yourself. That's the way I feel about you. I know who all of you are too. I might not be commenting. I see all of what the fuck y'all are saying. I see it and he'll see it too when he gets back. Let's see who's in the chat here. We got Rob Dog in here, Slim Shady Canes, Bet, Pastor Dave, Paxton, Stubby, True Seminole, Wilkie, B Bean, Knoll Squad, Scott Kerr, Baylor Man, Ultra Maga Dog, UGA Chris M, They, Ear Hair. Bro.
Yeah, you can go fuck yourself.
People are like, oh, dude, you fucking roasted or you roasted.
Huffer Billy Paul, Baylor Man, Luke Walker, A. Ohio, Mrs. Pete, P. Digits, Paxton. Yeah, the trolls are going to be out tonight, man. These same people that you see at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning sitting on streams for 4 hours crying about how Uncle Lou hurt their feelings, these are the same losers that come on this show and make troll account after troll account after troll account. They've got nothing better to do. Look, let me tell you something about these people. Let me put myself on camera. Let me tell you something about these people. They have zero fucking talent. The only way they can get anybody to watch their bullshit channel is to talk about somebody else. That's it. Zero talent fucking hacks is what they are. Go make another account. Rack Dog is here. CCD, Alan A. Cowskin Carl, which is the cousin to PigskinPeete, I think. I don't know. Vandy Dandy's here. Tim Prangley. Tiger Baskins, what's up, buddy? Yeah, make another account, bitch. What's up, Brandon? LSU fan. Says, go Tigers. I don't know. They don't know how to speak down there in the bayou. Do they? Everything they say is with an X on the end of it. It makes it sound like they're hawking up some kind of loogie or something. Go Tigers.
Look down in the bayou. I don't feel well. Jesus. Life shouldn't be that stressful. If this is my show 2 weeks in, by week 10, I'm going to be doing the show from a casket.
From a casket. What's up, the Mad Tea Sipper? Zona Tucson 93, Ray Woodfin. Joey Foster, J Dub, CJ Jenkins, Fred K, Harry Legg. Why not? Russell Harrison, Mike, Bama Mike, Ferris, CJ Wolverine, Texas Rocks. Man, look at all you fine people showing up tonight, man. Battle Angel. Matthew Mayhem or Mayhem Matthew, D4 Sports. Man. Elijah Allen. Let's just move on. If I missed you, it wasn't on purpose. I promise. There's no way that would happen. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to look at these lines, and I'll bring some people on the StreamYard. The StreamYard link is in the description of the video, and let's do this right here, because this is a lunch money staple. What's up?
How you doing, Pete?
What's up, Edward? How you doing, brother?
Doing great, man. Doing great. I'm happy to be on this show because this is my home.
Well, I'm glad you're here. So,
Yes.
so what are you going to trash talk tonight, Edward?
Well, if you're up for a double, I'll hit Wisconsin and Notre Dame.
Wisconsin and Notre Dame. Which one first?
I can do Wisconsin first.
Okay. Hold on. Let me put you on the screen
Sure.
because that's definitely screen worthy.
Yes.
I don't think anybody's going to disagree with that.
No.
Go ahead, sir.
Trash empty first. All right. Let's get my little intro. Okay. All right. Viewer discretion is advised. Parental advisory. If there's anybody here in the stream or in the comment section that needs to go to the restroom or refill water, please do so at this time. One? No? Okay. Well, guess what? You've been warned, so buckle your seatbelts because this is going to be a bumpy ride. Okay. Well, Wisconsin, it's time for you to get your sorry prick asses into the clowning box, take your medicine, eat your crow. Hey, Wisconsin, no buffet for you. Well, Wisconsin, you play something called, what's that, Washington State, you get humiliated? That's unacceptable. How do you lose to a bad football team at home? Explain that to me. You only scored 14 points? What? Graham Mertz is a piss-ass quarterback. He needs to transfer. Man, he sucks. Hey, Wisconsin, you garbage. Uh-oh. Ooh, look who's here. Wisconsin, in the garbage can. Hey, Wisconsin, you see yourselves in here? Do you see yourselves in here? Wisconsin, you garbage. Yeah. Man, how bad, Wisconsin garbage, how bad is Ohio State gonna beat you? I love to know that one. Oh, what, about 45-10? Boy, you better figure out how to score or it's gonna be a long season for you, Wisconsin. And that's the bottom line because I said so. So you better find a new quarterback, Wisconsin, stupid prick.
Damn.
Now up next, Notre Dame.
Oh, no. Hold on now.
I don't feel well.
Oh.
Jesus. Life shouldn't be that stressful. If this is my show 2 weeks in, by week 10, I'm going to be doing the show from a casket. Look down in the bayou. Casket.
Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Well, Notre Dame, guess what? Oh, even Notre Dame man's coming in this. Yeah, it's time for you to get your sorry, overrated prick asses into the clowning box. Take your medicine, eat your crow. Hey, Notre Dame, no buffet for you. Well, Notre Dame, you play something called Marshall and you lose. That's unacceptable. Oh, I guess your playoff hopes are all gone. Well, that's too bad because your season's over. Well, Notre Dame, you garbage. Uh-oh. Oh, what? Ooh, wait a minute. No. Notre Dame, you see Notre Dame in here? You see Notre Dame in here? Notre Dame is gone. Oh, yeah, as much as I love you, Mr. Always Irish, I got a little something for you. Look down in the bayou. Last I checked, you
Look
started
down
out
in the
0-2,
bayou.
and that's unacceptable. Hey, guess what else? In your third, you're gonna lose to Clemson too. So Tell me, how do you lose? How the hell you lose to Marshall? Explain that to me. Who Velcros your shoes for you? That's what I like to know. And that's the bottom line, because I said so.
Look down in the bayou. I don't feel well. Jesus. Life shouldn't be that stressful. If this is my show 2 weeks in, by week 10, I'm going to be doing the show from a casket. Casket. Casket.
Good job, Edward.
Thank you. I do like Always Irish, but I just had to throw that in. Sorry. I'm throwing a little bit of that.
Yeah, there's nobody on the internet that has better hot takes than Always Irish.
Yeah.
He is, well, I mean, there's a few. I mean, you've got, well, let's rank them, Edward. How much time do you have? So you got Always Irish, who I love. You've got Carolina Jackpot.
Jackpot, yeah.
Who I also love. Who else do you have, Edward?
I know there was BBD, but I don't think he does it.
Well, Raj.
Raj, there you go. Yeah,
Let's rank them. All right, we'll do this right now. You got Raj, Carolina Jackpot, and Always Irish. Let's rank them. All right, here, sit back and enjoy, and we'll rank them afterwards.
Sure.
DeAndre Johnson. Who the fuck is he? He's a fucking freshman. Fucking.
It's like where they've been hanging tough. Well, they've been playing as good as they can. Yeah. Oh, how about that?
Jackpot. DeAndre makes one. DeAndre. Kind of a fucking DeAndre Johnson. You fucking fuck. He's a fucking freshman. Fuck.
All right, next we're going to do Raj. How's that sound?
Okay.
Yeah, you can go fuck yourself. You can go fuck yourself. Bunch of goddamn Wuhan fucking whatever. Bend over, suck my fucking nuts. I'll give you the go. Yeah, you can go. You can go fuck yourself. Yeah, you can go fuck yourself. You can go fuck yourself. Bunch of goddamn Wuhan fucking whatever. Bend over, suck my fucking nuts. I'll give you the goat.
All right, so then last but certainly not least, we have my friend, colleague, and, well,
The Irish guy.
YouTube partner. No, we're going to go...
Jackpot. BBD.
I don't feel well. Jesus. Life shit down in the bayou. I don't feel well. I don't feel well. Look down in the bayou. I don't feel well. Look down in the bayou. Life shouldn't be that stressful. I don't feel well. Look down in the bayou. Jesus. Life shouldn't be that stressful. If this is my show 2 weeks in, by week 10, I'm going to be doing the show from a casket. Casket.
All right, so one, we will have Carolina Jackpot. Number two, we will have Raj. And three, we will have Always Irish. I would like votes in the chat and also from you, Edward, in the meantime.
Okay.
One,
I like that.
Jackpot. Two, Raj. Three, Always Irish. I see two from Raj. I see three. I see one. I mean, this is close. They're all good.
Oh, they are.
Well, I agree that they're all good.
I don't feel well. Jesus. Life shouldn't be that stressful. If this is
DeAndre Johnson. Who the fuck is he? He's a fucking freshman. Fucking.
Yeah, you can go fuck yourself.
I agree that they're all good.
Yeah.
2, 1, 1, 1, 1. 3. Man, this is a hard decision.
Well, for me, it is tough, but the way I view it, since I just met the Irish guy on Lunch Money when he was a guest, so
Yes.
I don't know him that well, but he is funny. I do get it. He's a hilarious guy. I love how he says, "Look down in the bayou." I love that. He is a funny guy. So I would go for me. I go Raj first because I love him and we're cool, so I got to put him first. Jackpot. I really don't. I think I don't know him that well either. So
I'm going to be serious here.
Mhm.
I really don't think anybody can come close to Jackpot.
Right.
I think he's the goat of hot takes.
Right.
Yep.
Yes.
And sound bites and outbursts and
Excuse
whatnot.
me 1 second.
Yeah. Oh, you need a second, huh?
All right.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Sorry. I'm back.
Are you in trouble or?
No. Mom, my mother was just asking me something.
Oh. Is it true, Edward, that your mother doesn't like?
Yeah, I will a little later.
Is it true that she doesn't like us?
No.
I mean, it's okay. I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably wouldn't like us either if I was your mother.
Yeah.
Just being real, but.
Tell him, like, Mom, I'm doing a show here.
Yeah. Right.
I'm busy doing business. You can wait. But anyway, I think if I'm going to rank it, like I said, it is pretty difficult, but I would go for me. I mean, I could be wrong, and the comment section could end up, saying, hey, you wrong. Why you do it that way? I mean, since Raj and I are now cool, I would put him first. Otherwise, yeah, if there could be another, confrontation, and I don't want that. And then I would go Raj first. Like I said, I don't know the Irish guy that well. Jackpot, I don't know too well either. So I would probably have to put maybe Jackpot. I'm sorry. The Irish guy, God, it's a tie. I would probably put him maybe third, even though I do think he's funny, and then maybe Jackpot second. I could end up reversing, but that's my take. That's my rankings.
Well, I mean, your rankings are reflective of what you think, Edward. There's nothing wrong with that. Good job.
Yeah.
So we're about to look at these betting lines. Anything more you want or you have to say or?
I mean, like I said, I don't know if you guys checked out my last live stream I did, but that has nothing to do with it. But I do sometimes talk about college football on my live streams. So
when is your next live stream, Edward?
It'll be the 24th.
What's today?
Today's the 12th.
Holy hell! Why so long?
Well, because I just did my last one, and I've exceeded the and on the free plan. If you go up, or I think if you exceed or you hit the limit, then you have to wait till your hours reset.
Oh.
Mine resets.
So I just did a 24-hour stream. I don't pay for StreamYard.
You're unlimited, aren't you?
No, I mean I'm not paying for anything.
Oh, huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard you did a 24-hour live stream. Wasn't it 3 parts or?
Well, I did 2 12-hour parts and another hour after that to finish the game. So I did a 25-hour live stream. That's a good point, Edward. Thank you for that.
Yeah, because
25-hour.
Because I remember when Uncle Lou tried to do one, it got taken down.
Yeah, because he didn't do 12-hour streams like I did, back to back.
Yeah, that will do.
Anyway, Edward.
Yes.
So what did you say the next show was? 20 what?
The 24th.
24th.
Yeah.
What day is that? What day of the week?
That's a Saturday, and guess whose birthday that is?
I have no idea. Brad Pitt?
No.
Who?
I'll give you a clue. She has been a guest on this show.
Well, that's not, I mean, she.
You know what? I'll just go ahead and
hey, hold on. Friction Vixen?
Yes.
Hey.
That's it. You got it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I think.
Hey, my favorite vixen in the whole damn universe.
I know.
Yes.
All right, Edward. So.
Yes.
I love you, bro. I'll see you later.
All right. Thank you for having me on, Pete. And keep the show going. Now you're doing a show on Wednesday or
what's today? Monday? Well, I'm doing a show tomorrow night. I got the ACC show at 7 p.m.
Okay.
with Sea-Dog.
Okay. If you're doing a show on I guess this Wednesday, I know this might be late, but would it be cool if I clowned the punter and the kicker, the two different teams?
Hey, bro, you can clown whoever you want anytime that you want to do it. There's always an open invitation over here. So.
Oh, for the.
Yeah. Hey, look, you don't need my approval. You don't need to send me an email and ask me. All you need to do is just show up and do it.
Just show up and
it's pretty simple.
Okay.
Yep.
But you're doing it this Wednesday 10, right?
The call-in show, yeah.
Okay. I'll see you Wednesday 10 p.m. then.
All right, Edward.
All right.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, Pete.
All right, let's look at the some of the betting lines for this week. The StreamYard link is in the description of the video. Anyone who wants to come in is welcome to do so. But in the meantime, this is coming from Bet Now. That's where I'm getting the lines from. So we got Florida State in Louisville. Well, hold on now. Yeah, Friday night, Florida State at Louisville. Louisville is a 2.5-point home underdog. Man, oh man. Over under 54.5. So Louisville gets a big win, giant win this past weekend. 2.5-point underdog at home. Give me Florida State at less than a touchdown. I'll go ahead and take that right there. Some people like the under. So 54.5, I mean, look, man. I probably agree with that, with the under. I think 54 is about right, actually. I would probably take the under based on Florida State's defense and Louisville's lack to move the ball outside of Cunningham, the quarterback. What's up, Bowman?
What's going on, Pete?
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. Clearly, I missed a bunch. You know, I popped in the middle of the stream and everything's going to shit. So it sounds like you've had a lot of fun.
Fun's one way to describe it. Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, it is what it is. It's probably good that you've been gone for the past few days. Actually.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Anyway.
But hey, you know, I'm here to talk some betting lines, so we don't have to dwell on that.
Absolutely. So Florida State and Louisville, who you got? 2.5 points. Louisville, home underdog.
Yeah. I like the under. I'm not sure I want to touch the point. I'm not sure I want to touch the spread, but I like Florida State's defense, as you mentioned. I think that D-line is really disruptive, and I think, you know, the two teams that Louisville has played have kind of given a blueprint on how to slow down, you know, Malik Cunningham, because they need some guys on the outside to step up, because if Malik Cunningham isn't generating offense, they can't score. So
right. Yeah, I was thinking the other day, who's their backup? I mean, God forbid something happens to him. I mean, I'm not wishing that on him, but let's say something did happen to him. Who's their backup? Do you know? I mean, is anybody that's like
he came in against Clemson last year when
okay.
What's his name? I can pull it up real quick. He did not play very good. I do remember that.
Yeah.
Brock Doman. I don't even think that's the same guy.
But I guess it's safe to say that it's a huge drop off from him after that,
yeah.
right? It's not
huge.
Yeah.
The offense doesn't run the same. The offense is built around Malik Cunningham.
Right.
And you know, they do a lot of triple option stuff. I I mean, I don't know if Brock Doman is a dual threat quarterback, but he's not Malik Cunningham in open space.
Right. But having said that, you're taking Florida State.
Yeah, I like Florida State.
Me too. Less than a field goal. Yeah, give me that. We'll look over Air Force in Wyoming, Cincinnati, Miami, Connecticut. There's this is a great one here. At noon on Saturday, Purdue at Syracuse. This is a good game.
Oh, yes.
It's a pick 'em.
Man, in the dome.
Yeah. Over under 58.5 too.
There could be some points here.
There could be some points here. I think I'll go over that.
Yeah, I think I'll go over too. Garrett Schrader is like he's like over like 10 yards an attempt. Like Garrett Schrader has the best QBR in the ACC right now. Syracuse's quarterback. That is wild.
So tell me, how for real do you think Syracuse's offense is? Because I know that, people like to make fun of it. Syracuse, the orange team, whatever, I mean, are they a legit threat to knock somebody off this year?
I mean, I think so. I mean, it's just that offense runs through Sean Tucker and Garrett Schrader in the run game. But I think if you can slow that down, you'll be all right. I don't think they have a whole lot of proven guys, like pass catching guys. Like if Garrett Schrader's throwing the ball well, but if he has to throw to beat you, I think you're in good shape. But you can't let Sean Tucker run loose, which I'm worried about Purdue's defense a little bit in this game, which is why I think there's going to be some points scored. But also I think Purdue can score on Syracuse's defense.
Me too, man.
I think Syracuse's defense is good.
I heard somebody say the other day, Purdue has the best passing offense in the Big Ten. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I think.
I mean, if you're an Ohio State fan, you're sitting back going, "What?"
Yeah, no,
Right.
Ohio State has the most talented, but if you're just talking like just pure scheming guys open and just putting up numbers, it's hard to find someone better than Purdue in that conference. So, that's Jeff Brom for you. He's going to sling the ball around.
Man. This is the best game of the week.
Yes. I'm morbidly excited for this.
I am. I want to watch this game, man. I really do. So who are you picking? It's a pick 'em.
Man, this ain't the ACC show, but I'm a be an ACC homer. I'm gonna take Syracuse in the dome. Purdue's about to find out what it's like to go up there. That bad things happen.
Hey-o. Hey, I'm on the fence, so I'm just going to go with you, and I'm picking Syracuse too, and everyone else can go fuck themselves like Raj says. All right, Rutgers and Temple, and nobody cares about that. Texas State and Baylor, no. Georgia and South Carolina. Now, this is interesting. Well, it's not really. I mean, people want to think it's interesting or make it interesting. It's really not. It's probably one of the biggest mismatches of the week.
Yeah.
24.5 points. In Columbia, Georgia's favorite. Now, what can I really say here? Other than the fact that Georgia fans even claim that South Carolina is a hard place to win. Right. But this South Carolina team this year, objectively, this is not Pigskin Pete, the South Carolina hater. This is the objective Pigskin Pete opinion. Is a 6-6 team.
I mean, if you consider the schedule and the lack of improvement on the lines of scrimmage, yeah. I mean, I don't see South Carolina, even like improving on their win total from last year. I don't see it. They're going to need some massive like switch up like on the offense and defensive lines, and that's when you're going up against Georgia and you're playing against a good offensive line and a good defensive line. That's that's a recipe for disaster. So I might take Georgia to cover.
I don't generally like to do the transient property thing, right? So because I think it's ridiculous and it's been proven to be ridiculous week after week, year after year. So I get that, but let's compare South Carolina to Oregon. How would you compare those two? I mean, Is Oregon more talented than
Yes.
South Carolina?
I'd say so. Yeah.
Is Oregon better coached than South Carolina? That's a tough one.
That remains to be seen.
Yeah, that's a tough one, right?
Yeah.
But we know who Georgia is.
Yeah.
And this is going to be a complete and total bloodbath. I'm convinced of it. So give me Georgia in the 24.5. The over-under is 52. Well, I mean, so let's say South Carolina scores 10. So will Georgia score 42? Probably. Give me the over, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see it. Yeah. I just it's not a good matchup for South Carolina and Spencer Rattler. I mean, God bless him, but behind that offensive line, it's tough sledding right now, and they can't run the ball and they can't stop the run, and so and Georgia is the worst team you want to play when you can't run the ball.
Right.
And you can't stop the run.
Yeah. And look, as much as I want to pile on Spencer Rattler because it's funny and fun to do as a Clemson fan, this ain't his problem.
No.
It's not. He might be the best player you have on offense, and he's struggling. But anyway, it is what it is. Oklahoma and Nebraska. Now, Scott Frost out the door. We got Brent Venables going on the road with his new team. Oklahoma, 11.5-point favorite. So who is the interim coach for Nebraska? I'm assuming it's one of the assistants.
It's Mickey Joseph.
And he is...
is he their... I don't even remember. Is he their special team? Who is it? He's their receivers coach.
Oh, hey. Hey, we know what that's like, don't we?
Yeah, we do. And what's funny is I actually saw a tweet. Nebraska fans, Nebraska Twitter, they're a weird bunch. But, as soon as it was announced that Mickey Joseph was interim, they started talking about Dabo and said, man, 14 years ago, so there's a wide receiver coach down in Clemson was named the interim head coach, and it worked out for him. And I'm like, I mean, I get it, but that's like a 1 in a million type scenario.
It is. I'd like to learn more about this Mickey Joseph situation. Is it anything similar to Dabo? Like they're trying to figure out who to have, and all the other coaches and players are the one that rallied for this guy, or I have no idea.
It's. I mean, their backstories aren't very similar, but yeah, the same situation. Like Mickey Joseph, he's a well liked and respected and popular and all that. So right. I assume that the players wanted him to be the coach. And I mean, when Dabo was hired, I think CJ Spiller said he was like, if y'all want me to stay, if you want me to come back, you better make Dabo the coach.
Yeah,
something like that.
So the players were on Dabo's side, and also from what I hear is that they Terry Don Phillips went to the coaching staff and said, hey, after the firing and or actually
Tommy
before
Bowden himself said it.
Exactly. Tommy Bowden himself said, well, I don't know what everyone else is thinking, but I'm thinking Sweeney, should lead this team. And look, I mean, like you said, it's a 1 in a million. But the exciting thing about this is, I mean, Nebraska is not hiring a new head coach before the end of the season, and we're in week 3 right now. So whoever that guy that comes and steps in for him has a chance to get that job. Mm-hmm. If he can go out there, I mean, let's say they win the season, make a bowl game or win 7 games or, something crazy like that. I mean, he might get the job.
And that would be really awkward because like some of the reports, I know it's preliminary and all that. And, with coaching changes, there's always these, people, trying to be the first to report something. But, there's been a lot of reports that Matt Campbell is interested in the job and that he would take it. And so it's like, that would be real awkward if, they're talking to Matt Campbell. And meanwhile, Mickey Joseph just like saves Nebraska's season and takes him to a bowl game or something.
Yeah,
but yeah, I think he could get if he closes out really well. I mean, I think there's a chance they could give it to him.
I agree. Now, as far as the line goes, you got Oklahoma minus 11.5. The over under is 65. I'm going to say based on what I've seen from Nebraska this year so far and what I've seen from Oklahoma's defense, take the under. Most Big 12 games, I don't care if it's just one or, this is a Big 10 and a Big 12 game, but you know what I mean? Most Big 12 games in general, if there's one or two teams, are over. I'm taking the under 65 here because I don't believe in Nebraska's offense right now, and I do believe in Brent Venables and Oklahoma's defense. So take the under 65 as far as I'm concerned. What do you think about that?
I might actually go against you because honestly, I don't think Nebraska's offense is the problem. Nebraska has scored a lot of points, in their games. I think Casey Thompson has played really well. I do. It's the defense that has been the problem. I do think this has the Oklahoma's defense has played well, but they also really haven't played anybody. This will be the first test they have offensively, and I'm not sure it's going to be just I'm not sure they're going to continue that. So I actually think there could be some points here. I might. It's a tough number because 65 is a lot of points. But I don't know. I might slightly lean over here just because I'm not sure. I'm not like sold on Oklahoma's defense, and I know Nebraska can score. So
that's fair enough.
Yeah,
that's another interesting game. Speaking of, so where do you stand on some of the potential hires?
Like
for Nebraska.
For Nebraska, potential. I mean, if they could get Matt Campbell, that'd be great. I think that would be a good. I mean, I think Matt Campbell could, leverage, what the advantages at Nebraska pretty well. It's different recruiting to Nebraska than it was like 20 years ago. So I think it takes a different approach. I mean, he might have to take the Iowa State approach and, maybe get some transfers in and just kind of rebuild the culture there. And, I don't know if Nebraska is ever going to get back to, just, recruiting, in like the top 10 or anything like that. Cause it's different now, but I think, if anybody can do it, Matt Campbell can do it. So I would like that.
That's my first pick. Yeah. I think the region, the coaching style, everything fits perfectly for Campbell to come in there and make a difference. Now, I mean, I don't know if he will. I'm not claiming that at all. I mean, Nebraska is a really tough place to win right now, and you really need the perfect guy to get in there. But I think that Campbell should be at the top of the list. Now, we have somebody in the StreamYard here. We have Baylor Man. And one of the names I'm seeing over and over again as the next coach of Nebraska is Dave Aranda. Well, how do you feel about this Baylor Man?
I said in the comments section earlier, because somebody said that Aranda would be a good hire for Nebraska. I told him that I would be perturbed about that hire.
Well, of course you would. I mean, you don't want to lose the guy.
I don't want another rebuilding season. One of those 1-win, 2-win seasons. I don't know how many more of those my body can take. For the sake,
Baylor's a really special situation because the amount of different coaches they've had over the past, say, 15 years, if I'm guessing, and they seem to always bounce back and get better and better with each one. It's weird. Most schools don't do that.
I know.
Baylor invests in their athletics. That's all
they definitely do that.
They give you, if you go to Baylor, they're gonna give you what you need. So,
yeah.
If I were Nebraska, the first name that I would be looking at is Tom Herman. Texas should never have gotten rid of him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and disagree with you. I wouldn't want Tom Herman anywhere near being the head coach of my football program. So
you can come be an analyst or something.
Especially if you're Baylor and you've already had those type of problems in the near past. Yeah, you don't need those problems, bro.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's a good point. And I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard that Urban Meyer is going to be in Lincoln this week.
Oh no!
Oh man!
I don't. Let's not do this.
How many skinny blonde girls are in Lincoln, Nebraska? This might be a problem.
There's probably a lot, actually.
Look, I said this today on the midday show. Anybody at this point, look, if you want to sell your soul to the devil, yeah. I mean, Urban Meyer will get you some wins. He'll get recruits in there, and he'll win 9 or 10 games at Nebraska. He might even, compete for the Big Ten at some point. Every single place he's been, he's left worse off than when he was there before, in college and in the NFL.
And if I'm not mistaken, he's pretty much everywhere he's been, he's had NCAA sanctions against him.
Look, man, I don't know why anybody would hire this guy, especially a big name like Nebraska. I'd rather go after somebody that hasn't been proven, like a Matt Campbell, or get some other name that has been proven, like a Gus Malzahn or somebody. Whatever. The point is, he's toxic.
But is Urban even interested in the job?
Well, he said he's in there. They're airplane watching over there in Lincoln, and apparently some middle-aged, bald, gray guy landed there.
Well, that pretty much proves it. Then I'll shut up.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I wouldn't want that if I were them, but whatever. It wouldn't surprise me.
Or maybe try to convince a guy like Chris Peterson to come out of retirement.
Oh man,
he's on a milk carton, bro. He don't want nothing to do with football.
I don't think he wants. Yeah, he's disappeared off the face of the earth.
Yeah, he's the smartest one in the history of football. He's like, I'm gonna go ahead and make my 30, 40 million, whatever it is. I'm getting out.
Yeah, he really is smart.
That's what he did.
Man, was he a good coach?
He really was.
That's what Danny Ford did.
Yeah.
He lives in Clemson, but he just kind of.
Yeah, unfortunately for Danny Ford, I mean, it was before his time when these coaches were getting paid astronomical amounts of money, because he could have made a good 30, 40, 50 million and then bowed out. But I guarantee he didn't make anywhere near that at that time. But anyway. All right, so let's move on, guys. Let's go. So, hey, Old Dominion at Virginia. Now, ODU is already 1-0 against teams from Virginia. This game is at the Cavaliers. What do you think about it? Cavaliers are favored by 10.
Bet the over.
Over under is 54.
Oh, over.
Brennan Armstrong has the worst QBR in the ACC. Can you believe that?
I can't believe that. No.
It's what a shame. That whole operation is falling apart offensively. I feel for Tony Elliott, because that was rough. That game against Illinois last week or Saturday was rough. So I hope they bounce back in a big way.
I'm gonna take Virginia in this at home, -10.
I will too, but I don't feel great about it.
Yeah, I don't feel great about it either. I'm with you.
I think the spread's gonna be close. I could see UVA winning this game by somewhere around, 13 or so.
What do you think, Will?
I mean, I think ODU definitely believes that they can win because they've beaten one of the big two Virginia teams. And I think this one, I'm not going to say it'll go either way. I'm leaning UVA, but I definitely think ODU has a shot. And I think they'll cover the spread. But I think that UVA will pull it out.
I've yet to see a Virginia game yet.
It hasn't been great.
Yeah.
Too.
I know. That's what I've heard.
Yeah. They beat the hell out of that Illinois team last year, and it looks come out so flat.
I don't know. I think Brett Bielema has got something going on there in Champaign.
Oh no, I no. Illinois is an improved team, but Virginia has also clearly gotten worse.
Yeah, I've definitely noticed both of those things, and that run game for Illinois has been lights out.
Yeah, Chase Brown. I think he's like second in the FBS in rushing or something like that.
He's a good one.
Yeah.
Next on the list, Cal and Notre Dame. Now, man, look, Notre Dame's bad down right now. I mean, they're down real bad. I mean,
I don't feel well. Jesus. Life shouldn't be that stressful. If this is my show 2 weeks in, by week 10, I'm going to be doing the show from a casket.
I mean, they're 0-2. It's not a good look. They went on the road week 1 to the Horseshoe, played a top 2 or 3 team in Notre Dame. I mean, in Ohio State. Looked good for the first half, fell apart in the second half. I mean, this is a hard team to figure out right now. They're at home. California is a terrible team. I mean, Cal's down bad, bro. Even worse than Notre Dame. Not even close. Do they come out here and make a statement? It's only 10.5. I feel like it's only 10.5 because Notre Dame's 0-2. Otherwise, this would be a 21-point spread. So,
I tend to agree.
Give me the Irish at minus. This might be my lock of the week, actually. I mean, I think they're going to destroy Cal. I don't care if they. I don't care if they've got Tyler Buckner or not, which he's apparently hurt, which is terrible.
Yeah, he's out for the season.
They could hand the ball off 100 times and destroy Cal. So give me the Irish at minus 10.5.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think Marshall was, better suited, to kind of, Notre Dame's kind of underperformed on the offensive line and defensive line to some degree. But, I think Marshall was a little better suited to do that. Cal, no. I think Notre Dame's going to out-talent them and cruise. So I think this this is easy money, I think. Let me not say that because then that's
there's no such thing as easy money when it comes to betting. But what do you think about that, Will?
The thing that terrifies me about this game is that Cal they don't have a bad defense. They're very well coached on defense. They don't have the talent. So this game kind of terrifies me that, oh, crap, we could lose a third. But I think that the guys just walked into the Marshall game thinking that they're going to destroy them just because they're Notre Dame and because of their recruiting rankings. And I think this one they'll play for pride and cover the spread easily and win by like 28 to 35 points. I think we should take care of business easy here. And I think that Drew Pine will hopefully play better than he has in the past 2 games. Like the past 2 games were Cincinnati and of course the pick at the end. I think he'll play well. I think he'll hit some deep shots to Braden Lindsey, and I think we'll bring the game open early and cover the spread.
You say Drew Pine can hit those throws to Braden Lindsey?
Well, like even if they're like short, if he finds space, and even if they're short, he'll be fast and take them like 40 yards.
Yeah.
So we're going to take a quick break from our sponsors, but before I do that, Will, you keep saying, and I'm picking up on this when you refer to Cal, you keep saying we.
No, he's talking about Notre Dame.
Oh, I thought he was saying we, referring to Cal.
No.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well,
You'll be the first Cal Golden Bears fan I've ever seen in this community.
Okay.
I feel terrible for John, always Irish. That he has to do that show every day. I don't think I could do it. Like the way that we're playing right now and the amount of stuff that we're getting thrown at us on social media.
Like, an aneurysm.
Well, John is absolute gold.
Yes, he is.
And he's also a good guy. Now, but we do have Hank Hill on the phone for a quick break from the spreads. What's up, Hank?
Yes, this is Hank Hill from Arlen, Texas.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing wonderful, Pete. But I want to talk about this game that happened last Saturday where our team lost to those Alabama Elephants.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Hank, and it probably doesn't because you still lost in embarrassing fashion in front of everybody, I mean, the entire country and world. But I think that Texas actually outplayed Alabama for the majority of the game and should have won.
Pete, I tell you what, I have never seen a referee be so blatant for another team. That has probably never happened in the history of football that an Alabama team has had favorable referees. Could you imagine the referees actually being on your team?
Now reminds me of the 2019 matchup of when we played Oklahoma.
And Pete, I'll tell you another thing. Then they hurt our quarterback. So, you know, if we had not had injuries, we would have won. Wait, can Alabama say that?
No. Quinn Ewers, listen to me. Quinn Ewers bit that fucking elephant over in the middle of the field.
Game, Pete.
What?
Obscene hand gestures.
Oh, the horns down?
I'll tell you what. Were you asking me something there, Pete?
Yeah, I said the horns down. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Obscene.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know my friend Boomhauer, he is an Alabama fan. He really enjoyed that game.
I bet he did because they won.
Well, the whole time he was saying, "Oh man, no more referees, man. Oh, we paid them more referees, man. Oh, roll Tide." And the whole time Bobby was over there eating away. I was trying to cook. I was going to the game, but I didn't get to go.
Why didn't you get to go? I thought you called me the morning. I was doing the 24-hour live show. You called me that morning. And
My
you said
lawnmower broke down about halfway there, Pete. I had to turn around and go back.
You did
I
say
had to hitch a ride.
You did say that you're about to ride your lawnmower up there.
I had to hitch a ride back. Dale came and picked me up in that bug mobile, and we rode back over. Ladybird was out running around in the yard. I'll tell you what. Then my cousin Dusty Hill came over, and he's playing around on his guitar. It was awful, Pete.
Well,
and this week we have to play the University of Texas at San Antonio Roadrunners.
The UTSA.
When are you going to talk about the point spread on that game, Pete?
We could talk about it right now if you want while you're on here. That's actually a great idea. Let me find it if it's even on here because nobody really gives a shit about that game, honestly. But we'll find it though.
There's got to be a line for it.
What time's it come on? Oh, here it is. I found it. It's at 8 p.m. The Longhorns and Bevo are favored by 11 points.
Oh.
I don't know if that's too many or not, Pete.
Well, nobody knows. I mean,
they hurt our quarterback.
Yeah. It sounds like he's going to be out
until we get that Archie Manning character to come on. I'll tell you that.
Well, that's not until next season. We still have a long season this year, Hank. Are you giving up on your Longhorns already? It's only week 3, man.
Pete, they're losers.
Well, maybe. You might be right, Hank. You're probably right, but how come I have more faith in your team than you do?
Well, ever since we lost that great coach, Mac Brown, I don't know that I've really enjoyed a coach here. We've got a drunk and a liar and a cusser right now.
Well, I think it's unfair to call Sarkisian a drunk and a liar. Don't you?
Well, but he is a cusser.
Yeah.
He is a cusser. When he gets drunk, he really cusses.
Mm-hmm. You don't like cussing, do you?
Hell no.
I know. That's ironic, though, because you're here. And
I'll tell you.
I don't have the cleanest of mouths. I'll just go ahead and say that.
Well, I was very disappointed. Very disappointed. And this guy that's on here now that's over from Wacko, what is he trying to pull? Talking about the Baylor team. They're in Wacko.
Yeah, what do you think about that, Baylor man?
Well, anybody want to trade for an offensive coordinator?
Yes.
So you,
yeah,
Please
100%.
take ours. Like, please, with a cherry on top and sprinkles.
So I noticed that Hank called the place where Baylor is Wacko instead of Waco. I mean, I couldn't help but notice that.
You know, it's interesting because there's a lot of places that sell stickers around here in Waco. It says, "Keep Waco Wacko."
They're just ripping off Portland. You know,
and Austin. They're all wacko.
Yeah.
There are definitely wackos here, but
we sell stickers around here that say "Keep Arlen, Arlen."
What does that even mean?
You got to think about it. Keep Arlen, Arlen. Yeah.
Yep.
It's a big brain. It's a big brain motto, but it's
Wow.
when you think about it, it makes sense.
It does.
John Redcorn came up with that saying.
Is he related to Jimmy Crackcorn?
No, that is Dale Gribble's. It's hard to say what he is to Dale Gribble.
He's something to Dale Gribble.
Well, so who do you have? Minus 11 Texas. I'm taking the Longhorns at minus 11, and I'm actually a little bit perturbed and shocked and also a little bit offended, even though I'm not a Longhorn, that you wouldn't say the same, Hank.
I'll take the Longhorns, Pete. You talked me into it.
Okay.
I'll fire up the propane and use my propane accessories, and I will take the Longhorns.
Louisiana Tech and Clemson, minus 34 Tigers.
No.
Oh,
Ugh. I mean, Clemson is getting nearly 5 touchdowns.
Pete, can I address someone that's in the chat?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
So Traveling Fools said that Hank is not a true Texan, and he's kind of correct. You know, I was actually born in New York.
I did hear that. Yeah.
Yes.
So what led you to Arlen, Texas, where you sell propane and propane accessories? I mean, did you marry a Texan woman and you moved there because of her, or did you go there because that's where propane sells the best? I mean, what happened?
My daddy, he came back down to Texas. He didn't walk because he has no legs, but we came back to Texas, and that's where he's been, telling about all the times he killed everybody in World War II. It was because of my dad.
So why were you born in New York if your daddy's from Texas?
That's one of the mysteries of life, Pete.
I mean, I'm just curious. Yeah. Clemson, the minus 34 at home. Louisiana Tech is the worst team in the Conference USA last year. I think they won 3 games.
They ducked Baylor, too.
Yes, they did.
And
this is a rematch. This is a rematch of the 2001 Humanitarian Bowl.
Let me tell you something.
30 Dantzler absolutely stomped their shit in.
34 points is a lot. I don't care who you are and who you're playing. It just is. But give me the Tigers and plus 34. I mean, minus 34 on this one. I mean,
are they going to play?
I don't know if they're going to score. And I'm being serious. They might score 3 or 5, 6, whatever. I don't.
Yeah, Louisiana Tech lost by 28 to Missouri. Give me the Tigers minus 35.
Yeah.
Or 34.
What's the over?
Over under is 54.5.
So what is that implied score?
So the implied score is 34-10, or 30 or 36-10, or whatever.
What's the over under?
54.5.
54.5. 54 minus 34. 20.
It's
okay.
Yeah.
So like 44-10.
Right.
Yeah. So I could see that. I'll go over. Hopefully the defense. Well, not over. I'll take Clemson in the points. Y'all convinced me, but hopefully the defense looks a little bit better than they did against Furman.
All right,
They
so
gave up some. They gave up some plays.
the next one on the list is really the biggest game of the week, and they have been shunned by Game Day.
Yes,
Game Day is going to Appalachian State.
Man, that's like a straight kick right in the penis.
Miami goes to Texas A&M, which, let's be real, that's where Game Day should be. I don't care if Texas A&M lost to App State or not. It's just the best game of the week, in my opinion, anyway. 5.5 A&M at home against the Hurricanes.
I hope those Texas Aggies lose, Pete.
I know you do.
I think A&M.
You know what I heard?
Was
what?
I heard they were already out in their fields practicing their yelling.
What kind of yelling do they do?
They just practice yelling, Pete.
What do they yell?
Who knows? They just practice yelling. Who in the hell has to practice yelling?
I don't know, but what are they yelling? I mean, there's got to be some sort of, A&M yell.
Well,
They're yelling. They're yelling, "Go tell Aunt Rhody," and "I've been working on the railroad," and things like that, Pete.
Oh my God!
That's what they do. That's what the Aggie man does.
All their cheerleaders are men. I tell you what, Pete, I don't get it.
I don't get that either. All male cheerleaders. That is, you know what? That is a little bit weird, Hank. You're right.
Well, I'll tell you another thing. I probably ought to go because Bobby is over here. He's trying to get into some TikTok thing.
Oh, no.
I don't know what the hell he's doing.
Yeah,
so I probably ought to let you go, Pete.
Yeah, go stop him right now, immediately, if not sooner.
Okay.
All right,
Have a good night, Pete.
Yeah, see you later, Hank. Oops, sorry. Yeah, good luck.
Longtime friend of the show, Hank Hill.
Yeah. I don't know who Booty Sniper is. Does anybody else know who he is?
That name sounds very familiar. I think he's cool.
Well, I mean, assuming this is him and not somebody else, that's the problem I have on here.
Yeah, I remember Booty. I remember Booty Sniper.
Well, you know what? Who cares? What's up, Booty Sniper?
Hey, what's up, Pete?
All right, so you actually are you then. You're not some 12-year-old trying to show his ass on the thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Everybody was talking over everybody. What'd you say, Pete?
No, I was saying you're an actual person. You weren't being trolled.
Yeah. Actually, I'm a Uncle Lou Patreon member.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and maybe I got a pretty unique name.
Yeah, Booty Sniper. It sounds trollish to me. That's the reason I was hesitant to pick it up.
I get it, bro. And hey, man, I like I said, I don't want to go down that road, but I've been a fan of the Uncle Lou channel for a few years, and love what you and him do, and I'm a contributor, man. I do super chats with him. Like I said, I'm a Patreon member with him, and I still am, despite all the nonsense going on. But dude, and again, a couple people spoke up. I'm real. I'm cool. I'm balanced. But this is my first time being on your show. I subscribe to you, and I'm just want to kind of contribute.
Well, I appreciate that, man, and I mean, look, the whole thing is with me is I'm just I'm sticking up for my friend.
Yeah.
I mean,
absolutely.
Look, man, I got a lot of friends that have, including myself, who have done things they shouldn't have done, made mistakes.
Right.
I'm not going to be one of these fucking people that comes on the internet and destroy somebody because they made a mistake.
Yeah.
To me, that's extremely infantile.
Right.
I think it's bullshit. And I think that going after his girlfriend just for being his girlfriend is a shame. And look, man, a lot of these people, they don't really, I mean, they feel like they're going out there and doing something good, right? They don't realize how dumb they've made themselves look.
Absolutely.
And a lot of people look at this shit and go, man, this is fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean,
absolutely.
So.
And I actually, I'm kind of getting into your show late because I think I watched, did you do a video earlier where you were going to continue with the lunch money show on your channel? And I usually watch it on Lou's channel. And I didn't want to necessarily go into it. You know, I'm not a YouTube creator, but I did do like a 3-part short on Uncle Lou. And anybody that, I think a couple guys said they kind of recognized my name. Dude, I do contribute in Uncle Lou's live streams and different things. So that's, you know, probably where they know me from. And I do support him. And I didn't come on here to necessarily get into that. But since it's up right now, the individual that dropped that video late in the afternoon, because for me, and I know a lot of individuals on Saturday were like, okay, he didn't do his morning college game day live stream. And with the craziness that went on Saturday, dude, he was just MIA. And it was just weird. So something obvious was going on. And then you got this. I'm trying to be very diplomatic here, and you know who I'm talking about. This individual drops a video that is absolutely malicious, and you got individuals on there. And I will admit, I got on his live stream that evening, and I just trolled them. And my purpose was to expose them for what they were doing. It had nothing to do with, you know, an individual. And somebody, when I did my little YouTube short, said, you know, every one of those guys said that they have a criminal background that is probably 10 to 20 times worse than what is supposedly going on with Lou. And I don't know him. You know him better than I do. But my point is, you're attacking an individual just on a personal basis and going way out of bounds. And so I was just kind of trolling on there. And when they would let individuals come on,
is that? I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, Buddy Sniper, but is that what you actually call trolling? Because it seemed like to me that you were influenced by those gentlemen. Because I was listening.
I apologize. If that's the way I came off, I do apologize.
I mean, you were on there talking about how you were going to unsubscribe from his channel, that you were going to, you know, unsubscribe from his Patreon page.
Is this Battle Angel?
I'm just, you know.
Is this Battle Angel or is this Miss Peete?
No, that's Battle Angel. Yeah.
Okay. Battle Angel, you know, because I consistently contribute on the live chat, right? Do I not?
Absolutely. That's why I was shocked. Absolutely.
Okay.
That's why I was shocked
when you were on there. And I will say this: if you go look at Lou's Patreon, I'm still a member. And and I don't know how long. Did you listen to the entire live feed?
Yes, most of it I did. Yes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, and you can go back, but there were individuals that came on there to simply have a civil conversation about the attacks that were going on against Lou. And I mean, these guys weren't on there 5 seconds, and these guys were screaming at them and just being just insane on what they were saying. But I jumped in and I said, look, let them speak. Let them speak on what they're saying. And that one guy that ate camel toes or whatever, that guy was just screaming just like he's insane. He's on something, right? So
Well,
again,
those of us that have been around for a while, I mean, yes, we know exactly who Camel Toes is,
Sure.
but I think.
Right.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but I just got to get this out. So, but I think the thing that was just most alarming to me was it didn't really sound like you were trolling. And I think even at one point in time, I think you even said when Oni Kuno was on there, and then there was somebody, that Andy Sean guy was on there, you were sitting there talking about how, oh, well, you know, you don't really see people's true colors, you know, until you know, something like this. I'm just saying, it did not come across as trolling at all.
And to make it so, and I appreciate you being honest with me. And this is something that has bothered me because I did realize afterwards, you know, and it was late at night, and, you know, not to make an excuse, that probably what I was doing didn't come across that way. That is why if you punch in Uncle Lou on the search, you'll see my YouTube search. And I did call them out for that bullshit. Pardon my French. And, you know, he also, and I don't know if it showed up in the live feed, he muted me multiple times. When I was
we're not able to see that now.
No, right. So again, Battle Angel, I know who you are, and you know I have been a constant, have I not, contributor to Uncle Lou's show.
Absolutely. And again, that's why I was saying, that's why I was shocked by the things that you were saying.
Sure. And I appreciate you acknowledging that. But if you go back and check his, or whoever can check his Patreon, I'm still a member. And, you know, I will also. And
it just seems to me, look, man, I was around, I did 24 hours on the air. And then after that, of course, I went on the internet, and it seemed Uncle Lou was all the talk of the fucking town. Of course, he wasn't here to defend himself. And I'm sitting here wondering to myself, why is there 6, 8, 12 men when you add all the people that were on there, all the people that came in and out, sitting here and discussing some guys who they don't fucking know's life for 4 fucking hours on the internet? That was what I was trying to figure out.
I agree.
I've never seen anything quite like it. It was the saddest, most pathetic fucking thing I think I've ever seen on the internet.
I agree. 100%.
I agree with you. And again, I'm not a YouTube guy. I love to call into, you know, like your show, Pete, and the live show, and Battle Angel knows I call in a lot to Uncle Lou. I have done super chats, even though they've not been a lot of dollars, but just, you know, to contribute to the show, because I love him as a YouTube creator. I love Battle Angel, and I have said, and if you go look, Battle Angel and whoever, at the little shorts I've done, that I'll say, you know what, these people have an agenda. They're freaking butthurt, you know, and they have a personal agenda against him. I don't know Uncle Lou. I don't know what his real name is.
Then why would you call in and comment on it then?
I went in, and what the things that I said, what I was trying to do, when I said to Chase or Chess or whatever the hell his name is, dude, whenever I brought that up, those guys lost their minds. And I was freaking cracking up at this shit. And again, if I could take that back, I would. And I would not, again, you can think what you think, but I didn't cancel my Patreon with him. If he comes back on tomorrow, I will be the first one to donate, you know, to a super chat or whatever. So again, I'm sorry for any feelings that I hurt, but
no, yeah, look, so you didn't hurt my feelings. I'm just asking a question. I'm just asking it since you don't know him and you don't know anything about it, why you're calling in and weighing in on it. I mean, that's all I'm saying. I'm not mad at you. I'm just asking a question.
I get it. And
I'm not either. I'm not either. I just wanted to make sure that I clarified to you that you being on there did not seem like that you were trolling, because you keep using the word troll, but it didn't sound like you were trolling at all. Sure. So, I mean, and that to me was, and I was just disappointed because, like you said, you have always been a very avid supporter of Uncle Lou, and it just surprised me. That's all.
Sure. And again, I'm calling in. I didn't call in to talk about Lou. I called in just because I love the Lunch Money Show and I wanted to talk about other stuff.
Well, I appreciate.
Now here we're talking about it.
Yeah, I know.
And somebody, brought up you thought maybe I was a troll because of my name. I get it, and I'll explain my name at some point in time. It's just crazy. But again, Battle Angel, I apologize if I offended you. I know you are probably going through a rough time, but please, and I'm going to add to my shorts because, like I said, I'm not a creator, but I will clarify myself also. But I felt like, again, I was trying to expose these guys for the absolute bias and, personal attacks on an individual. And I said, I don't know Uncle Lou. I don't know who he is, as an individual, but to attack him personally is absolutely wrong. And again, I came off wrong. I've watched that live. And as far as I participated, I regret it because I realized, okay, that didn't come off the way I intended it to. So for those of you that, are friends closer to him than I am, I do apologize.
Look,
I do apologize.
Here's what I'll say. I'm going to let you go because there's a bunch of people want to come on. But hey, listen, listen. First of all, I don't know you, and I'm not mad at you. I'm really not. My whole thing is I feel like it's been a one-sided conversation for the past 48 to 72 hours. And this is the Lunch Money Show, which is half mine and half Uncle Lou's. And Uncle Lou's not here to speak for himself, so I'm doing my part to speak for him and saying that I think it's unfair that he's been shit on multiple channels over the past 48 hours. He's not here to respond to it, and so I'm sticking up for him because we all deserve to be stuck up for by our friends. And if you can't do that, if you call somebody your friend and you can't do that, well, then you're not his fucking friend. That's all there is to it.
I agree. And Battle Angel, I don't know your channel. Apparently you have a channel. I have tried to find it. I've tried to reach out to you to find it because, it was late. I realized it was probably the bad thing to do. And again, I apologize. I'm trying to make clarification on it because again, I don't know Uncle Lou personally, but I do know that between Chess Hall, BDD, that 8 camel toes or whatever, that was just so disgusting. It upset me. And that's why I did a 3-part short that I was trying to make up for that. And that's on me. And
listen, you're entitled to your opinion. It's all good. And
okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Everyone's entitled to their opinion, even if it's wrong. Thank you, sir. I just can't. I've heard enough from him.
I'm sorry, Pete. I did not mean to, to make this show about that.
Here's the thing, man. It's impossible to do the Lunch Money Show in these circumstances without these kind of questions. So I am going to answer them. I'm not going to shy away from them. I feel like I just said, that the narrative has been one-sided for a lot of the time, and this is my time to say what the fuck I think about it, and some of the people that are engaging in this kind of thing.
Right.
So BA, thank you for jumping in and saying that and challenging it a little bit. but look, Booty, I don't know you from Adam, and I really don't care, but I just want you to understand what you did last night or night before. I think it was last night actually. Was telling. Okay, we've seen a lot of people reveal themselves in this situation, and it's not a pretty thing. And when we count heads, and we'll count heads, just trust me, we'll count them. It won't be a pretty day. And it's not because what has happened is like, oh yeah, he's a saint. No, that's not saying that. People are dancing on somebody else's misery. And if, God forbid, anybody ever have a situation where they're in I'm going to go ahead and say the word, an addiction, because I can tell you, I'm struggling with it. I'm not going to lie. And then they get caught in some crazy thing, and it's a bad situation. The internet is just the internet, guys. This is life. These people are in real life. And it makes me so mad when people celebrate somebody else's misery or somebody else's pain. And, people talking about you on the internet is nothing compared to real life, ever. And so like you said, Pete, if we can't stick up for our friends, and that they wish they were on our side, because I'd stick up for them too if they were. If they were on my side, I'd stick up for them too.
Well, they're hypocrites. They're all hypocrites.
Yeah.
Everything they say about him. I mean, these people act like they'd never been in trouble in their life before, never made a mistake.
Yep.
One of the main things that sticks out to me is they keep saying he abuses women, and well, I don't even know where that's coming from, but whatever that is.
That is so hilarious to me. I mean, it's so laughable.
But then they go out and trash Battle Angel, who's completely innocent in this, and they say all kinds of terrible things about her. They call her an internet hoe and a home wrecker, and all kinds of. They call her racist shit about her being Asian and Korean. These people are the epitome of hypocrisy. And here's what. Let me tell you what they're doing. Here's what they're doing, because I know what they're doing. They're trying to capitalize monetarily off of Uncle Lou's misfortune and decisions, and they're trying to make money off of this. Don't get it mistaken, folks. These are not people that are righteous and trying to go out there and do the right thing. They're trying to make money off of somebody else's misfortune. That's what they're doing.
I mean, even there were multiple times in that live stream that you could hear him say, "Oh my God, I just gained 300 subscribers from this," and then as time went on, he was like, "Oh my gosh, I just got 600 more subscribers." I mean, come on now. If that's not blatantly obvious what you're trying to do, and then not only that, he had it in subscriber mode, so you couldn't even comment unless you subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, well, I wasn't going to subscribe, that motherfucker, and I just, I'm trying to calm down. I've been trying to calm down for almost a day and a half now. It's been really hard, but it just triggers me when people are like this. It's humans that are being the worst humans on earth. They are. They really are. I hate it. It makes me angry. And everybody who even knows me halfway knows that that takes me to a place you don't want me to go. It does.
All right. Well, I will leave the chat so that way you guys can resume your regularly scheduled program. But I meant everything I said in the beginning, where I really appreciate those that have reached out to me via text message, messenger, DMing. Those are the ones that are you're on your side. So.
Yeah, I'll tell you this, Slim Shady, and you probably are listening, brother. If there's a man crush that can be had, I think I got it. It's the first time I've had one, but probably the best one. So.
I guess that means I'm off of Slim's list though too, so that's great. All right, fellas.
All right, well, Battle Angel and HBP, we love you both.
Yeah, love y'all.
All right, man.
All right.
Oh shit, I cut him off before. Damn it. Oh, I can bring it back on, I think.
Yeah, you can add him back.
Nope. Oh, there he is. Hey.
Pete.
Yeah.
Pete, so,
Sorry.
Football related. Fuck
Yeah.
all this.
All right. What's up? Yeah.
I can switch gears. How in the hell, how do you have a defense that is helter-skelter like this, dude? And so this week, I don't think we're going to have a problem with Louisiana Tech. But Jesus Christ.
I'm not too burnt up about it. They rotated a lot of guys. It was a short week. And, you know, I mean, you can excuse it away. They got to play better, but
yeah. But man, good Lord, that bugs me when I see us play like that. I just come on, stay focused, because you know you can't just focus on the big games. You got to focus on the little games. Little games will get you. I mean, real. You know, South Carolina could get you. The little game, you know, they ain't much, but you don't want to lose focus on them. You
right.
know what I mean? Did y'all see Jackpot? Did y'all see Jackpot during that game?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I mean, I watched the whole thing. It was during my 24-hour show. Yeah.
I was in there trolling.
Oh.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, didn't he turn on Spencer Rattler?
Oh yeah.
Well, look, man, he turns on his team every week. I mean, that's nothing new. I mean, I don't think he really means it. He's just like getting mad.
He's a South Carolina fan.
Yeah, right. That's just what they do.
Exactly.
I do that as a Baylor man. I mean, I'm at the stadium yelling, and people are looking at me. And this is like all the time. I'm one of those fans.
Oh, how about that?
Jackpot Wrestling
makes
one.
I'll tell you, Pete, get bail money from me and Mrs. Pete. And Robin said this. She goes, I don't think it's a good idea to have both of y'all at the game anywhere near one another. And so I said, we'll put them on one side, me on the other. She goes, y'all are going to go to jail that night at the Miami game. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not going to jail, bro.
I can't.
I'm allergic to jail.
They're going to kick me out.
Yeah.
They're going to kick me out of school.
I'm allergic to it.
It's a good thing Paul ain't going to the Law Tech game. He might go to jail in that game.
Nah, the Law Tech game.
You're all worried about the defense and shit against Law Tech?
Yeah, I have to tell you right now, I don't think that's the problem. I really don't.
You don't think
well,
so?
If it is, then trust me, the house will be burnt down over here. It's coming quick. Anyway, I just wanted to say, keep it light. I mean, it gets serious at times, and it does bug the out of me. And I'm not gonna tell people things that I don't believe. I believe in doing the right thing.
Hey, I real quick, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I got to let a couple people out to let a couple people in that have been back there.
Let me go. All right, man.
Who's that? Who's we?
Talk. Bye.
Who is that? Who said that?
Paul.
That was.
Okay.
Hey, I'll get out of here, man. I just wanted to come in and say thanks for doing the show, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you too, brother.
All right, brother.
All right, man. We got the man of the hour, Slim Shady Canes, in here, and we also have our man Mayhem Matthew. What's up, gentlemen?
What's up, fuckers?
What's up? So, can I say something?
You can say whatever you want, man. I mean, this ain't the view. This ain't what you saw the other night.
I've been very quiet about this, and I haven't been in any comment sections. I mean, I time people out on BBD stream or whatever. I don't really care, but I've been very quiet about this. But I stand for Uncle Lou. I mean, he's the one. I mean, you, PigskinPeete, Uncle Lou, y'all are the one that really.
Hey, Baylor, man, I'm about to kick you out for a second because there's somebody on here that I really want to talk to.
All
right. Yeah. Thank you. Sorry. If this is who it says it is.
It is.
What's up? You're on with Pete.
Yo, what's going on, man? I'm surprised you actually had the balls to let me in here.
Are you obviously you don't know me, man. If you're talking about balls.
So
hey, can I finish my thing?
Go ahead and say what you got to say, but make it quick because I want to talk to Master at work.
I mean, I don't really care about Master at work because
I don't either. But he did call into the show, and I do have some things to ask him. So make it quick.
He's just a douchebag. But Uncle Lou, PigskinPeete, and people in this community has really helped me out whenever I was at my lowest, and they brought me up. And I really appreciate that, Uncle Lou. I appreciate that. PigskinPeete, and y'all have a great night.
All right. What's up, Master at Work?
What's going on, man?
I don't know. You called in here.
See, you got a lot of stuff to say about me.
About you? When did I mention you?
No, y'all mentioned me a couple times without me actually mentioning me.
Oh,
I know who you're talking about.
I mentioned you, kid.
So you're not behind those channels about me and Uncle Lou and everybody else?
No, that's not. Wow, no, that's not me. I know who's behind him though.
Oh, of course you do. Of course you do, because all y'all motherfuckers do is sit around and worry about what we doing. I don't even know who the fuck you are till 2 days ago.
But you were who the fuck you were either.
Oh, but you just said you know who's behind my troll channel. So clearly you know who I am. Stop lying, bro. You know who I am.
I'm lying. Why are you defending a piece of shit like Uncle Lou?
I'm not defending anybody.
Yeah, you are.
Why do you dedicate 30% of your fucking time on the internet to some guy you don't know?
Listen,
I don't make it. Hey, here's what I don't do. This is my show, motherfucker. I'll speak over you if I want to.
Okay, so you're going to let me on here just to speak over me then?
Go ahead, Dan. Say what you want to say then. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm trying to be as respectful as possible.
Yeah. Yeah, clearly.
Well, obviously, this has nothing to do with you. This is between Uncle Lou and me. But you want to put your 2 cents in it. But let me just say what I got to say. I've shown receipts after receipts of him being an absolute piece of shit to smaller content creators. I've shown receipts of him bragging and talking about how Unc is on parole. I just uploaded a video about it. Everything I've shown has came out of his mouth. He dug his own grave, okay? He's the one who decided to get behind the wheel. And if people are upset because I'm putting the information out there, then that's on y'all.
Why you put that information out there? That's my question.
Because he's a public figure. And
he's a public, what is he, a fucking senator? He's a goddamn YouTuber with 50,000 subscribers. And you fucking bitches like The View sit around for 4 hours talking about, oh my God, Uncle Lou hurt my feelings. He's a terrible person. He got me fired from my job. Let me tell you something, motherfucker. If 8 Camel Toes was talking about my wife and my kids the way that he talked about Uncle Lou's wife and kids, there would have been way worse than getting fired from your fucking job. People think the internet ain't real.
The origin behind that, right? He made fun of 8 Camel Toes' daughter having a miscarriage, and the clip is on my last video.
So the bottom line is these two guys don't like each other, right? They both say horrible shit about each other. But Uncle Lou, let me tell you what Uncle Lou has never done. Let me tell you what he's never done. He's never gone on the internet in the middle of the night and had a fucking whole panel of 6 and 7 grown men on there crying about how they hurt his fucking feelings. You fuck with the bull, you get the horns. They all hate Uncle Lou because he fucked them over because they fucked with him. Don't fuck with him then. And don't fuck with me either,
so Uncle
bitch.
Lou's never fuck with anybody.
Don't fuck with me either. You understand me, son?
Uncle Lou's never fuck with anybody. He's a saint, right?
I didn't say that.
Okay, then how can you sit up here and be angry that other people are attacking Uncle Lou when he's down, when he's done the same thing to them when they were down? I don't understand.
I have never seen a stream I've been on as long as I've been on YouTube, sir, where a bunch of people got together and just fucking like bask in the glory of some man's downfall.
Uncle Lou,
that is fucking pitiful, man. It's pitiful. And you, sir, on your own channel, allowed people to come on there and disparage an innocent person and his girlfriend and call her all kinds of fucked up shit.
In jail right now.
You co-sign that, bro.
What is he innocent of?
You co-sign that, bro. I said Battle Angel. I'm talking about his girlfriend. You co-sign what all the motherfuckers on your channel coming on there saying all kinds of terrible shit, calling her an internet hoe. A YouTube hoe, a home wrecker.
Is she? Or
you co-sign that, man? Do you co-sign that?
I co-sign everything.
You co-sign that. Exactly. That's why you're the biggest piece of shit. Get the fuck out of my fucking chat, bitch.
How about them Yankees?
Yeah, I think it's about time to end the show.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I'm sorry it ended up that way. It just is, it is what it is. I mean, this is the Lunch Money Show, and this has come to a boiling point, and I'm not one to hold my tongue for very long.
That's all right. He's already been in the comments section of my video whining and crying.
Yeah. All right. Well, so thanks everybody for coming on. Another successful lunch money show in the books.
They're all the success.
Win you guys some money. Hopefully you learned something tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry, Will.
Oh, You're good, man. I mean,
this guy's like, holy shit, what did I come into? All right, Will, thank you, sir. I appreciate you, brother.
Have a good night.
All right, man. Jesus. Oh, man. All right, Bowman. I appreciate you coming on and talking football for a while. That was great.
Yeah, that was good while it lasted. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I'll catch you later.
All right, brother. Thank you. Well, Slim, I'm going to give you the last word before we get off of here. Say what you say your piece, whatever that may be.
I don't know. I think I said my piece pretty well at the beginning of the show.
I agree.
Y'all have a good one.
All right. Thank you, Slim. Well, thanks everybody for coming to hang out tonight. Another episode of the Lunch Money Show with me and your boy Uncle Lou in the books. I don't really think that there's anything else left to say. Honestly, I think it's all been said. So enjoy this on your way out. I love all y'all. See y'all soon.
I study
It's a miracle.
That's final. That's right, yes. 25, baby. I'm official, baby.
Oh, Pigskin Pete is an island boy. And amazing and fantastic, yo. They got the best college football YouTube channel. Yeah, a huge college football fan. We understand it's the Clemson Tigers. They rep it to the top. And the ACC, yo. And the live shows are so underrated on YouTube. We want to say shout out Pigskin Pete. We want to say shout out Pigskin Pete. Coming from the island boys. You better keep it like it's our Gwen. Tell that boy you better keep that gun. I'ma do it while I'm staring at the sun. I've been really out to fool gazing. I've been in the pool on stand. I'll pull it like I'm Super Saiyan. Yeah. And you the best, so keep on going. Don't let no one stop you, yeah. Alright, Pigskin Pete, keep doing your thing. You got it from the island, boy. Yeah, we out, man.
I say right foot creep, ooh. What the fuck is that? I say right foot creep, ooh. Walking with that heat, walk. Look around, stay low. What the fuck is that? I say right foot creep, ooh. Walking with that heat, walk.
Island boy.
What the fuck is that?
Island boy.
What the fuck is that?
Island boy.
I say right foot creep, ooh. Walking with that heat, walk. Look around, stay low. Make sure they don't see you. Catch some bad, walk down, face them with the heat. The devil under your feet, you're on your way to see him. Stretch me when I can't sleep, back out when I see you. Play with me, you can't sleep. We got into the seashore. You won't have no case rearrange your shit soon as they face you. You won't have no space, we in your section 2.
Good night, everybody.